Let's make half square triangles 4 at a time. Let's begin by gathering our supplies. You're going to need a cutting mat, rotary cutter, a 6.5-inch HST Bloc Loc Ruler, and you're going to need your fabric. We are going to begin by sewing a 1/4 inch on all 4 sides with our fabric pieces facing right sides together. So for the Star of Wonder quilt, I'm using block C1 and I'm using a matching size background square. I'm just going to line the 2 up and then I'm simply going to stitch all 4 sides at 1/4 inch away from the edge of the fabric. Now we're going to cut that apart diagonally. I love to use a rotating mat because it makes it really easy to make those diagonal cuts without having to pick up your fabric and reorient it. Sometimes you can get things a little askew if you have to keep picking it up. Here you can see I've already gone ahead and done the stitching on all 4 sides. Very simple, not hard to do. If you struggle, you can pin your 2 fabrics together, but it's not necessary. Now I'm just going to use a regular quilting ruler and I'm going to line that up corner to corner across diagonally and make a single cut. I'm going to give my mat a spin and now I'm going to line up the corners again and give it a second cut. Now you can see we have 4 different pieces and each piece makes 1 half square triangle. When we press these in a minute, we're going to want to press the dark side back so that the seam is behind the darker fabric. You also need to take a little extra care because we are cutting on the bias of the fabric and it does get a little bit stretchy. Next, we want to go ahead and press those seams. Take extra care not to tug at your fabric, but to simply just fold it back, give it a little finger press, and then press with your iron. Here I'm using a wool mat on top of my cutting table. I don't always recommend it unless you're just doing something quick because the heat can travel through and it can warp your cutting mat. But just for this tutorial, I went ahead and set it on top of my mat. On the back side, you can see that I did in fact fold the fabric toward the darker fabric. I pressed to the dark side. Next, I'm going to introduce you to my favorite tool, the Bloc Loc Ruler. Here I'm using the 6.5-inch HST Bloc Loc Ruler. On the back side, you're going to see that there's this little gutter. And this is a beautiful thing because you'll notice in a minute that I can actually slide this little gutter up and down the seam of my block and it's not even going to jump out of the track. It's so fantastic to make things line up perfectly. So I'm going to place the logo on the lighter side and you can see it just slides, it just grips right on and slides right back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a tiny trim first just to even up 2 edges. Get that dog ear off and I'm going to go ahead and pick apart all of this little stuff here so you can see that I've just done the teeniest, tiniest little trim just to give me 2 even sides. Now I'm going to spin this mat around, slide the ruler down, and here the most important part is the bottom left corner. Make sure you can see that. In the bottom left corner, I'm matching up the 2 4-inch lines. So there's one coming from the top and one coming from the right. You can see there's the 4-inch at the top. And now I'm just going to go ahead and give it a cut because I know I've got a 4-inch by 4-inch square. And I did not really have to give it very much effort. It is such a perfect way to trim half square triangles. Now I want to show you what it looks like using a regular quilting ruler. Most quilting rulers have angle marks on them. You're going to see this one has a 30-degree, 45-degree, and a 60-degree. And we want to use the 45-degree line. Now the tricky thing here is I need to line up that 45-degree angle on the 45-degree diagonal line across my block, and I need to make sure it does not shift or shimmy. And I have to make sure that I don't cut my block too small on any one side. So here you can see the diagonal line is matching up, and you can see down the left side I'm trying to line it up with that 4-inch line right here, because I want to make sure I've got 4 sections. So it's got to go 4 across and 4 down. And I'm going to go ahead and give my first trim there. The first one I always try to make really small because I just am trying to give myself a nice clean line. So now I'm going to do the second line. Same thing. I'm making sure that there's 4 inches across. Keep that line on the diagonal. And now I have 2 sides. I've got 2 more to cut. You can see already that lining up that 45-degree line with a regular ruler is not impossible, but it is definitely more time consuming. And the way that my diagonal line is oriented on this ruler, I can only cut one side at a time. Now I'm going to give it one last spin, line up that line one more time, make sure I'm in the 4 inches across and down. There's my 4-inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm good there. And I've got a nice flush corner. All right, this is better for you to see. So 4 across and 4 down and 4 across again, and my diagonal is on that center seam. So I'm all set for my last cut. So you can see that in the end, both half square triangles are a perfect 4-inch square, but one was much faster than the other. The Bloc Loc Ruler has become a tool that I am so glad I invested in. I use it all the time. If you want to get one for yourself, you can order it right here. At craftymoosquilts.com, you can also find this pattern called Star of Wonder. It is filled with half square triangles that I cut easily and quickly with my Bloc Loc ruler.